Hello everybody, happy Saturday. Today we are going to share with you our huge pantry stock up, pantry and freezer stock up. Now this is for our large family of 10, 9 of which still are here at the house. And we just decided that everybody's home this winter. We don't want to get out if we don't have to. We don't know, being in the country now versus the suburbs, how they're going to clean the roads and how much snow we're going to have. And you know, I have a feeling it could be just a really bad winter. And we just decided, let's take our budget that we've got budgeted out between now and the end of January, and let's just go on and stock up, leaving a $40 every 2 weeks open for us to spend just to get some fresh produce, bread, eggs, until we have our own, until our chickens are producing eggs, but bread, eggs, and such. Charles just walked in, and things like that that's perishable that we can't stock up massively on. So I'm gonna go on and show you guys then what we got, what we stocked up on. So I'm gonna go on and start in my freezers. I'm gonna start with my upstairs freezer in the house. This is where I'm keeping all meats and cheeses, and I have all the cheeses except in my fridge I have a big bag of mozzarella and a big bag of the Colby Jacqueline. Let's show you that right here. And those I need to divide into baggies and put those in here as well, but everything else is in the freezers and ready. So here is the meat and cheese section. So that is in here. What I did is up here, I put all my fish. So we have catfish, we have salmon, just a variety, some tilapia, some cod under here. Just a big variety. I have everything except I did not get any shrimp, and we will just go without shrimp for a while. Over here I have all the sausages, and this is 2 rows down. I've got ground turkey, I've got ground beef, ground sausage, and that's pretty much it for that. Then in here I have the cheeses on top, a few Morningstar Farms, a little bit of pepperoni, and then I have quite a few pounds of bacon. I think there's 6 in here, along with just a few hot dogs and veggie dogs. I also have a little bit of this chicken sausage and some kielbasa, some pork chops, and down at the very bottom is some pork roast down there. And then this side is our chicken. Oh, and I also have 2 whole chickens on this side. And then over here it's just chicken breasts, chicken wings, chicken thighs, chicken drumsticks. That's pretty much it. Now I know that probably doesn't seem like a lot of meat for 3 to 4 months compared to a lot of other families, but only half of my family eats meat. The other half no longer does. So that's why I don't need a ton of meat. Okay, and then outside, how I have it organized is we have fruit on the first 2 shelves, and I have some of this So Delicious Cocoa Whip and just some light Cool Whip. Now this is, I get these from 7 Hot Dates. They're 2 big containers of dates because we love dates here, and I can turn that into lots of different stuff. Then I have frozen grapes because we love to just eat on frozen grapes. I have frozen mango and some raspberries back there and up here, and some other berries. I have some frozen cranberries, and I have 3 big bags of frozen strawberries. These are for Thanksgiving. We're gonna make some different things with that. And then I already showed you the Cocoa Whip. Back here is more berries, just some berry melodies. A bunch of mango, we love mango. Bunch of blueberries, we love blueberries, and then a bunch of frozen bananas. That goes way back there. We do smoothies a lot. And then here I go into kind of the vegetables. So here is actually quite a bit, and then go back here, that's all just these hash brown potatoes, which are nothing but potatoes. And I love those because I can just pop them in the air fryer and we have hash browns ready to go. Then I have sweet potatoes, okra, some of the different fun little veggie spirals, and some beets, Back in the way back, I have these root vegetable mix. Hold on, let me try and get one. I hadn't seen these before. And that's carrots. I've got root vegetables back here too. So here is the root blend, and it's beets, carrots, parsnips, and sweet potatoes. I got about 4 bags of those back here. Then I have some riced broccoli, riced cauliflower, riced asparagus, some riced sweet potato. I like to kind of mix those together. I have spinach, and then I have breads are here. We have a bunch of buns that we were given the wrong order at one point, so we have a bunch of buns there. Here is the kids' waffle section, and this goes way back. There's chocolate chip, there's mermaid, there's all kind of waffles, because the kids love frozen waffles, and they will just grab them and make them whenever they want one. And then we have some French toast sticks and some frozen biscuits in case they feel like making that. And then we have more veggies here. I love the cauliflower and sweet potato rice veggie mix. We got frozen corn, more frozen carrots, lots of broccoli, edamame, and then down at the bottom is the ice cream section. So we have popsicles, and we have some Snickers, some Rocky Road, just some other little ice creams. And then in the door here, I have all my nuts and seeds. You guys always ask, why do I keep nuts and seeds in the freezer? It just helps them stay fresh longer. And then I have this rustic sourdough bread. I absolutely love this stuff. I love to top it with fresh tomatoes and basil. It's so, so good. And then I have my candy making chocolates, which I will need in the winter. Down here is s'mores, Hershey bars for s'mores. And then I have this stuff is so good. It is a mango, and this one is a raspberry, and they're so good. Then a bunch of frozen juice, and then at the bottom I have puff pastry, because for Thanksgiving I am making this like a lentil loaf in a puff pastry. And then I have a Sara Lee little pound cake here. They like that. They're gonna have a chocolate fountain. And then I just have some frozen danishes. Okay, so that is it for the upstairs, for the freezers, and what I've got there. Now I'm gonna show you guys the downstairs pantry and how we're making do. I left my big beautiful pantry for this house and I don't have my big beautiful pantry built yet, but they did have shelves in the basement and we're making do with that. So here is what I got in my pantry down here. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of start going along the top here. I have soy milk. I have about 20 containers of this, and I love it because it does not have to be refrigerated until after opened, and it's just soybeans and water, which is, I think, wonderful. Then we have some powdered milk and some buttermilk, powdered buttermilk, a bunch of different broths, beef, chicken, and vegetable, then some different bouillons, some almond milk creamer. Again, it doesn't have to be refrigerated until open. Some more powdered milk, a big container of coffee, and some filters. Then here is what I like to call the real peanut butter, or nut butter section. So it's the stuff that really is just peanuts and, you know, nothing else, just peanuts and nothing but cashews. And then some Nutella, which is like a healthier version of Nutella. And then some icy syrup, and then we go into the V8 Fusion. I stock up on that. Luke and Theo drink a lot of that. Some bottled water. This one was just actually given to us by Walmart in one of our like free packages, you know, like gift bags that they give you sometimes. And then some spring water that is actually for the frogs. And then I have just some cling wrap there, and some parchment paper and aluminum foil Ziploc bags. Then we move into kind of the pop section, and we do have the holidays, and we have, you know, just the whole winter to try and do. So we got some Fanta, bubbly, some other sparkly water, then we got some cola here, and more cola here, and also some juice boxes. Next, I'm just going to kind of start over here. I have in these bottom two totes is lots of flour and sugar And I have powdered sugar and brown sugar, some chocolate chips, that kind of stuff. That's what's in those 2 totes right there. Then some variety of chips. And then down here in this tote is more chips for everybody. Some tortilla chips, sour cream and onion. And then I love these caramel rice cakes. And there's some cheese puffs there. And then this bag is chips as well. And it's lots of pretzels and a few Cheetos and Doritos. Then we have our cereal section here. We are not huge cereal eaters, but we do have some. They would much rather have waffles or something like that. But I have 2 of these big bags of rice, like Rice Krispies. And I like to have those to make Rice Krispie treats and just things like that. And then we also have this crispy rice here. And then we have Fruity Pebbles and s'mores. And then back here, I love the Kashi cereal. That's actually more for me. Luke loves Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And way back in the back, there is, I think, some Special K chocolate. Charles likes that, and some Raisin Bran, and I like that. Then up here, we have some marshmallows. These 2 are for s'mores and doing the fire, and then these are to make some marshmallow or Rice Krispie treats. Then we have these rice rollers. If you guys have never had these, I love them. They have a bunch of different flavors. This is the caramel. It's really, really good too. And I eat these just like rice cakes. So do the kids. We love them. They are great to snack on. Then we have some fruit roll-ups. Yes, baby, I want some. And then we only have 1 box of these chewy dips. Charles actually stocked up that, and I don't know why he just bought 1. But then there is 5 boxes of sweet and salty bars. That's actually Charles's favorite. He loves to go to that. And then some different Pop-Tarts. The kids love those, more for snacking. Cereal bars. Luke loves these. He loves the Aldi brand only though of the like Nutri-Grain bars. So we got those for him. And then Lucky Charms bars. Theo and Luke love those. Then a few boxes of animal crackers and vanilla wafers. So this is kind of like the junk food section here. And then up here we've got lots of bagged popcorn. It's just easier to make sometimes, and we are big popcorn eaters. We eat it for snack. We eat it almost every night. But I also have lots of regular popcorn. It's just the popcorn kernels because I love to do air popped popcorn. I know it's kind of dark down here, sorry guys, it's the basement. But we love to do that as well. But sometimes it's just so much easier for the kids to just grab some of these popcorns here. And then I have just one of these pretzel nuggets. Jake likes to use those. And then, or eat those. And one of these, just a Hunter mix. We've actually never had that, and I thought maybe Jake would like that. Then back here it goes on back with the peanuts because Charles loves to snack on these at night a lot. Over here is the cracker section. So we got lots of crackers. Luke loves crackers with his pepperoni, and they love to have crackers with their soup. Right, and we have some Ryvita. Those are my crackers. I like to have those. Then I got about 3 or 4 boxes back there of graham crackers. Again, that's for s'mores. And the boys just like graham crackers sometimes. Charles, of course, bought snacks when I sent him to get stuff. So he's got some cookies here. And then I got 2 big boxes of these peanut butter cheese crackers. The kids like those as well. Back there, that is just some different spices that I have just kind of stocked up on. And then down here is kind of like the baking type section, I guess. So back here is sprinkles and cupcake holders and things like that. Here's this big box of Sweet and Low. We are going to gift that to somebody. This is a Walmart messed up and gave us that one time, and we don't use it, so we are going to gift that to somebody that does use it. And then we have sugar, and I got some more bags of flour there. I got 3 big things of salt here, tons of baking powder. I got sugar, got stevia back there, lots of cocoa powder. That is for hot chocolate and stuff through the winter. A big bag here of baking soda, more baking soda, This is my flour container. This is also part of my Wonder Mill wheat grinding machine, and I have had that, I don't know, at least probably 15 years or more, probably closer to 20, and that is for grinding your own wheat, and I will show you buckets of wheat as well. Some vanilla here. I've got quite a bit of yeast. If you guys follow us, you know that I am a big bread baker, so is my family. We go through a lot of bread and we like homemade bread, so we go through a lot of yeast. A dark brown and a light brown sugar, and then just some different flours that sometimes you just need for different recipes. Well, I do, that I follow. So coconut flour, some cassava flour, brown rice flour, and then some buckwheat flour. Then down here, back here is Halloween candy. So we are gonna do our own like little Halloween out here. So there is a couple big bags of Halloween candy and some candy corn. And this is kind of just breakfasty stuff. We have some cream of wheat, we have some Bisquick, we have this just add water mix there too for pancakes. And then back there, oh, a lot of oats, because we go through a lot of oats in this house. Then come over here, this is my rice bucket. Now rice, we go through one of these big things of rice here. This is a big bag. We go through one of those a month. It's 20 pounds, easy. So I do have 4 big bags of that in here. And then Charles likes this rice-a-roni Spanish rice, so I have a few of those. And then we have this just yellow rice to try, and some wild rice to make a wild rice soup that I saw on High Carb Hannah's channel. And then in this bucket is beans. Lots and lots of beans. These are all big bags of lentils. And then I have lots of big bags of pintos. We go through tons of pinto beans and more lentils, black beans. We like to make our own hummus. So some different chickpeas or garbanzo beans. Then we have some cooking oil here. Shortening. We always have shortening on hand because I make icing out of that. Some coconut oil, some vegetable oil, a few salad dressings, some syrup for all those waffles that the kids like. They actually like them a lot of times even without syrup. Some peanut oil. Charles likes to have peanut oil because that's what he uses to make his sundaes. He used to work at a Friendly's and he learned how to make their peanut butter sauce, and you add peanut butter and peanut oil together and it turns out just really good. And then just some different, there's grenadine, there's some balsamic vinegar, rice syrup, and then I have some Karo syrup back there, which I will need for some of my candy making. Then we got some gelatin, I love to add this to rice when I'm making like an Asian dish. It's just a sweet rice. And then some agave, molasses, love molasses, a whole lot of honey that goes way back there because we love us some honey. Some marshmallow cream, that's for fudge and stuff like that this winter. Parmesan cheese, some shake and bake, some breadcrumbs. Yes, we make our own breadcrumbs too, and croutons, but sometimes you don't have them and you just need them, and so I've got those there. French fried onions, that is for green bean casserole. Then, oh, this should not be here. Charles put that there for me. That goes over here with the other baking powders. So cornstarch and my vinegars. Apple cider vinegar, red wine vinegar, rice vinegar. This is like a whole little collection of vinegars. There is jalapeno and there is orange and strawberry. So many, blueberry. That is great for using as salad dressing. Coconut aminos. I love coconut aminos. I love them. They are like a sweet soy sauce. And then pomegranate molasses. I have yet to open that and try it. It just sounded really good. Then we have peanut butter. Peanut butter, lots and lots and lots of peanut butter. My family are peanut butter aholics. So there is tons of peanut butter there. Then I have this naked peanut butter powder, and we love this. I use it a lot. It comes in this humongous container. Then we have, it's basically, sorry, that's a fat-free like peanut butter. Like they defat it and it becomes a powder. Then we have some just different protein powders and aminos and things that the kids like. And then a caramel syrup and some Velveeta, just a tiny little thing of it. Over here we have pudding of every kind. Again, super quick, easy to make desserts. And then I bought these for the kids and I've yet to do them with them. I need to do this with Theo and Luke because I thought they'd like it. And you make this little beach set. Maybe we'll do that in the winter when we're wishing we were at the beach. Some corn tortillas and flour tortillas. A few corn shells for tacos. Some au gratin and scalloped potatoes. Instant mashed potatoes. I just like to have those on hand in case we run out of potatoes because we are potato lovers as well. Then we have our noodles, lasagna noodles, this mac and cheese. We've got quite a few mac and cheese for our family here. That's not something we have that often, but sometimes the kids just really want it. And Ash is a flaming hot Cheeto lover, and so she saw this and we're gonna give it a try. Don't know if they'll like it or not. A whole lot of spaghetti. Some different just shells of different kinds. I got some large shells, alphabet, star shape, just some different noodles. And then more noodles. But this, oh, he got my seaweed. He put my seaweed there. That's my wakame seaweed. I use that for when we make miso. And this is the wakame seaweed. Sorry, I didn't show it to you. Again, that's what we love to put in our miso soup. This is some kombu, which it makes a good broth. I like to use that for that. Here is some rice paper. This is all the stuff Charles is like, I don't know what to do with this. So he put it here. So some harvest grains. I have yet to make that. I think I've had that forever. Some rice paper to make just some different spring rolls. And then in here I have a sesame soy paper. I have more spring roll papers. I have some mango chipotle wraps, which sounded so good. I have my sushi wraps, and then I have just some of my different noodles down there, like the udon and things like that noodles. Let's see, in here I have some egg noodles, Amish egg noodles, and then we also have panko breadcrumbs, more Amish egg noodles, more egg noodles. Lots of rice noodles, because I love rice noodles. So do Jake and Kate. And then some of these little potato noodles. Then down here is lots of brownie mixes, cake mixes, just stuff like that that we like to have in hand. Some cornbread mixes, a couple blueberry muffin and chocolate chip muffin mixes. But then in here I also have all kinds of muffin mixes that anybody can grab and make whatever kind they want. It's just a big variety and it only makes 6 at a time, or I can make like a big variety of muffins, and if I'm short on time it's just add water, and super easy to go. Down here, ramen. My girls love ramen, so we have 4 big boxes of it and then a few just little different ones hanging out down there. Okay, this section is just some of my stuff. I think it's more like the plant-based section, I guess. Nutritional yeast, we have a lot of it. We love nutritional yeast. We put it on a lot of stuff. It gives things a cheesy flavor when you're not having cheese. Dried mulberries, those are so good. I love them. A soup mix here that I have yet to make. Some egg replacer. That was just something that I'd seen in the Starch Solution book, and I thought that I would give it a try, and I just haven't tried it yet. Some cacao nibs here, a couple bags of those. Those are like raw chocolate. Some masa flour, arrowroot powder, and come down here. I have 2 of these TVP, which is a soy protein. That's like if I want to make chili or something and just add some of that to it, I can. Chia seeds. Here is a couple of my wheat berries. Back here is just some seaweed and goji berries, a little bit of noodles that are open, some popcorn, cacao powder, but I got another big thing of it there. This is spirulina powder, and then some green tea, matcha, and this is a butterfly blue pea tea. So it's supposed to be like this really pretty blue. We have to try it. Then we go into the bean section. So down here we got vegetarian beans and regular beans. I got all these different varieties. These are buffalo beans. There's mustard beans. Way back there, there's another one that's chipotle beans. And then black beans. I only have 3 cans of that left, but I've got lots of dried black beans, so we're good there. Chickpeas, I like to have them both dry and canned. I like to have a variety of beans that way. So if I don't have time to soak, then I can just grab a can. And if I have time to soak, then I do. Some navy beans, Great Northern beans, cannellini beans, chili beans. I love to make my chili with the chili beans along with chili powder because it just gives it such a good flavor. And they already have some chili powder in them. And then back there is just some red kidney beans. And down here I have lots of dried soybeans, dried black beans, dried Great Northern beans, dried lentils, dried black beans, more dried lentils. Here is some, I think that's just more pinto beans and chickpeas, and I have some split peas back there too as well. Oh, and then down here I have 2 big buckets of wheat to grind to make flour, and also we got a box of Milk-Bone biscuits. So the Milk-Bone biscuits, no, we don't have a dog. It was just another one of Walmart's. Oops. So we got these Milk-Bone biscuits, and I said maybe that just means a dog needs to be in our future. So we'll see what happens with that. Keep watching. All right, and then over here we have the tomato and condiment kind of section. So here I have 1 barbecue sauce. This is vegan mayonnaise, but then we also have some regular mayonnaise upstairs. We don't go through that much mayonnaise. Some different mustards. I got some sweet hot mustard, some Dijon mustard, regular mustard, and then we have quite a few ketchups here. We do have some pasta sauce. As you can see, that's about a case of it. When we make pasta, that is something we make a lot of. We usually go through 3 jars at a time, so it is definitely better if I just make my own, but sometimes I just don't, and we've gotten busy, and we just need to throw on some spaghetti, so I like to have some jars ready to go. Then I have some pizza sauce back here, and some salsa. And down here we have lots of tomato paste, tomato sauce, add some canned mushrooms. Back here is water chestnuts. I love to add those to our Asian dishes. This is sushi ginger. That's me because I love it. It's sweet, it's delicious, and I'm a ginger lover. Some sauerkraut. That's me and Katie. And then I got some jalapenos and some chipotle peppers and some green chilies. We add green chilies to our beans all the time. And then down here we have some mixed vegetables, some like rotel type tomatoes, diced tomatoes, stewed tomatoes, whole tomatoes and crushed tomatoes. And then down here we have coconut milk, coconut cream, some condensed coconut milk, lots of evaporated milk, and then some condensed milk. Cranberry sauce, Luke loves his cranberry sauce. Some sliced pears, some canned pumpkin in there. We have some dried cherries and some dried craisins. Sorry, trying to make it so you guys can see, that's in those jars there. And some raisins. Down here is all of our jellies. Oh, a cherry pie filling and a tart cherries are back there. And then this is all a variety of jellies and pickles. And then some applesauce. And then up here we have mandarin oranges, fruit cocktail, lots of fruit cocktail. Charles and Ash both love to pop open a can of that and just eat a can of fruit cocktail for a snack. Some crushed pineapple and pineapple chunks, some candied yams ready to go. Again, just in case I don't feel like making anything or cooking or having them baked and ready. Then up here we have green beans. I have cut, I have French style, and on the side over here I have even more. Sorry, I'm kind of close because I'm underneath the stairwell right now and it's kind of crammed. I have some cream style corn, some regular corn, more regular corn, a lot of peas. Then we have some sliced carrots, artichokes, black olives. Ronnie is a black olive lover. Some just that powdered Lipton noodle soup. I don't know if you guys ever grew up on that, but I did. and sometimes the kids just like to have that. Some chicken and stars and tomato. Charles is a big tomato soup lover. And then I have a chicken and cheese enchilada soup, and then just a beef soup. And over here, crab meat, some tuna, and I think that is all of it. Okay, so I think that covered everything. Sorry, this is where I was standing under here trying to like duck and show you at the same time, and it's kind of hard to get under there with a camera and keep a distance. But that, guys, then is my whole big pantry down here, which is still a very big pantry. And I don't know, to me, that's a ton of food. To some, they'll say there's no way that's enough food to last a large family a long time, but it really, I think, is. And I think that we will do just great. What I didn't show you is other things that we stocked up on was toiletries and, you know, shampoo, toothpaste, deodorant, all that stuff that you need, laundry soap, bar soap, just our medications, everything. And we pretty much had not a lot that we brought with us. Some of this stuff you might have seen in other pantry, you know, where I showed you the pantry, but most of it you did not. And so we spent $3,000, and I think that that is pretty awesome to last that long, all winter, including all the food, all the cleaning supplies, everything that we need, all the medicine, you know, just, I take Mucinex and Flonase, and those are expensive, and all of Luke's melatonin, and just all the things that we take on a routine basis. We have all of that now here and stocked and ready for the winter. So that feels really good, I just have to say. It always feels so good to have everything just stocked full. All right, everybody, that's it for today. Tomorrow we will see you for another just day in the life. We're gonna build a chicken run, and Charles is doing some compost stuff. I don't even know. He's got all kinds of plans. So we'll see all of you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, everybody. Have a great evening.